This is Phoenix. Phoenix is very aggressive licker. For those of you that don't like your dog to lick them, you should turn away and don't watch. But I like when they come into the clinic. I like dogs. That other dog, hear that other dog? That is not a nice dog. Phoenix, don't pay attention. Anyway, Phoenix's boxers are wonderful dogs. We bred them to have such nice personalities. But what we also bred into them is boxers are tumor machines. What I mean by that is they're so prone to tumors. Fortunately, Phoenix has a benign tumors all over her. But many boxers get malignant tumors. And why? People say, what's the cause? The cause is genetics and environmental and food. What that means is what we put on them, what we put in them, interacts with their genetics to make tumors. Sometimes they just are prone to get tumors because we take a wolf and then we breed through thousands of years. We come up with purebreds. Purebreds have a much less immune reserve, and sometimes our immunity is just whacked, and they can't fight off tumor cells in their body. So let me show you. Actually, Phoenix has tumors called collagenous nevi, and these are just big old bumps that are occurring all over her feet and her legs. We've done biopsies and on the inside of her legs. And there's really, when you have this many, and they're occurring so many places in so many areas, there's really not much of a cure for them. So tumors that dogs get can be mostly fatty tumors, and they can be malignant skin tumors like mast cell tumors, or they can be benign tumors like these. The malignant ones, you have to get a piece of them taken out or a needle put into them to decide if they're malignant or not. What malignant means is they'll spread and cause lots of problems. Even though these tumors are spreading, at least they're benign and not getting bloody and crusty or ulcerating, as we call it, or getting in the way of other organs. But Phoenix is not walking around as good because it makes her feet sore to have all these tumors. So we hope that she'll stay as comfortable just as long as she can. Huh, Phoenix? You wouldn't want to lick me, would you? Well, I hope you understood that and have a good day. And when dogs lick you, it isn't dangerous, honestly, and they don't have that many bacteria we don't have in our mouth.
Isn't Phoenix a great dog? I just love her that she's so lovable. Anyway, Phoenix was diagnosed about 4 years ago with a benign tumor called a collagenous nevi. And it's a little tumor that grows under the skin and stays pretty small. But in her case, she's got hundreds of them. So even though it's a benign tumor, it's causing some problems with her getting around because it's painful when she walks on them. It's not like the normal tissue on her pads and stuff. So benign tumors are like fatty tumors. Lots of dogs have fatty tumors that grow slowly and stay about the same size, and they're composed of fat cells that are just grow in that little area. Those aren't so dangerous, but if a growth changes rapidly, it gets big fast, or it gets crusty on the outside and gets infected, then that can be a malignancy, or it can spread and cause problems. In order to diagnose that, we have to take a needle and put it inside the tumor, or take a piece of it and look at the cells so we can predict what they might do. Wild cells that are dividing quickly in a microscope say, gosh, this tumor is going to spread, and we have to check. Then we usually recommend removing the whole thing before it spreads, and that's what we call a malignant tumor. So if an animal has a tumor that's growing rapidly, is making it sick, wanting to vomit, lay around a lot, it looks real crusty, then you should take it in and get it checked out. If your dog has been diagnosed with cancer and you can't have it operated on, then as long as your pet is feeling good and interacting with you and eating well and not vomiting, not too painful, doesn't have an ugly infection, then it's doing all right. Even with a kind of a gross cancer, they do good because they don't worry about it nearly as much as we do. So I hope that's not happening to your dogs. Ways to prevent cancer. Purebreds are more prone to it, so if you get a mixed breed, in general, it'll be less prone to cancer. Feeding better dog food with less processing chemicals. It's like my book, Dog Dish Diet, and Feed Your Pet to Avoid the Vet, teach you how to feed better dog foods or cook less. And my Feed Your Pet to Avoid the Vet even has recipes for your cat. Anyway, so take care of your pets and take care, and you have a great day.